Hi, my name is Grant. My company is Overage Acquisition. I'm going to show you how I make 6 figures plus per year working 15 minutes a day. I don't make that many cold calls, but I'll show you exactly what I do in order to get my phone ringing and how we are able to do so many overage recoveries. So let's dive in. These are files sent from my VA, right? She's a virtual assistant. She's in the Philippines and she's awesome. So with these files are all the contact information for the claimants, meaning their current addresses, 3 relatives, the overage amount, and their phone numbers. So I'll open this up for you so you could see. So I'm going to show you exactly what I do. And it's been very, very lucrative for us. And it's just something that, took quite a while to figure out, but we finally got it figured out and what works, because there's a lot of things that don't work. And this is something that does work. So here's basically the master spreadsheet that she puts together. You have the client's name here on the left. So I'll zoom in here for you guys right here. And then you have the current mailing address. So this is their current mailing address. This isn't their property address. The city, zip code. And then over here, over here for you guys, this is the property address. So this is the actual address that was sold. Looks like this was vacant land. And then over here is the dollar amount. So what we do is we use something called mail merge. And mail merge is through Microsoft Word. And we take this spreadsheet, right? And we use mail merge in order to create a letter that we can mail out. And we open up the letter here. This is what the letters look like. It took me quite a long time to do what's called iterations, which are just trying different language and terms and words until something sticks. And that's what we did. And this is what became our most effective lettering. It's real simple. It's straight to the point, and it has my number here. Now, in the future, I'll be partnering with those of you who take a training of mine that's a different training. It's more like a master training, and I'll be co-opting my ad dollars, and I'll be putting your phone number on here. So you just will receive calls like I do. And then, so what I do is, so that I go here and I just print them out. We are going to mail them out, right? We are going to mail these out to the potential claimants, whether it's relatives or family. And at this point, what we do is we wait for the phones to ring. Now, this only takes 15 minutes a week. Granted, it took a while to figure this out, and I put that all in my training, but now it's only about 15 minutes a day really working on this. Most of my time will be on the phones with these claimants, going over what documents are going to be required in order to submit their claim, how long the process works, what our fees is, etc. Got voicemail earlier today. It looks like we could just play it for you. I saved it on the computer. Let's see if you could hear this guy. A typical response.
Hi, my name is Michael Charles Dribble. You mailed me a couple letters now, and I just received another one regarding the property of Bill Road. That's my grandpa.
So this was a grandson calling for his grandfather's property that was sold at tax sale, and he's calling us back.
Anyway, it's up in Lassen County.
So this one property was in Lassen County, which is up north. It's in Northern California.
You didn't get called out there. Kind of interested now. If this is a scam or what you got going on, but
a lot of people will say that they don't believe it. They think it's a scam because, how could they be owed money when they owed back taxes, right? I mean, you think in an easy, simple world, it's like, oh, the property was sold. That's the extra money. But most people don't know that. The last thing they knew, well, this person may not because it was their grandfather, is that they owed back taxes. So how in the world are they owed any money from the sale? Well, they are. That's called an overage or excess proceeds or surplus funds.
I know they owed property, and I guess the case more than the value of the property was in the tax sale.
He understood what the letter stated because our letters are very clear and they're easy to understand and they're to the point. And there's not a ton of words and a confusion in the letter. You want to eliminate that. You want your letter to be simple, straight to the point, but pleasant. And you want your letter to instruct them to take action. In our letter, we put that they can apply for these funds because they have to apply for them. We're not going to just send a check. It doesn't work that way. So real quickly, I just want to show you what we do. And it seems so simple, but it took years to figure this out. And of course, there's other details involved as far as, speaking to your client, knowing what to say, when to say it, how to say it, and other, workflows and things like that that make you more efficient in what you're doing. So I just wanted to share that with you guys real quickly, and I hope this helps, and I'll talk to you later.